Just when you thought the Jurassic franchise couldn't get any dumber,
Alan!
a sequel will show anyone still clinging to the corpse of the original, you ain't seen stupid yet.
Back for more, huh?
Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. Return to Isla Nublar. Isla? Return to Dinosaur Island, a place two different billionaires picked for their theme park without caring that it was on top of a f***ing volcano. Now, after the original park was destroyed and the park they rebuilt was destroyed, what's left of that park will be destroyed unless another billionaire can build a new Dinosaur Island and start the cycle all over again. Because when it comes to Jurassic Park, dumb
finds a way.
meet another flock of one-dimensional morons, some new, some familiar, like Claire, the caring animal activist, or Owen, the cold-hearted mercenary.
Blue is alive. You're just gonna let her die?
Well, yeah.
And if you're wondering why their personalities switched in between films, hey, look over there, it's Jeff Goldblum. You like him, right? Thrill as these old favorites are joined by all new dinguses, like Wheatley, a paramilitary guy, to replace the last paramilitary guy, who replaced the last paramilitary guys, who replaced the last paramilitary guy. Maisie, a half-baked clone of all the other kids in the franchise, literally. A loose collection of nerd cliches. And Zia, the spunky paleo-veterinarian who's never seen a dinosaur before.
Never thought I'd see one in real life.
Wait, really? You studied dino medicine while the park was open to the public, and not only have you never seen one, you never thought you'd see one? What online vet school faxed you a degree? Why bring you instead of a vet who actually worked at the park? And why did this movie make $1 billion? But look over there, there's the car from the first movie, so I guess it's a wash. Watch as the dinosaurs you used to look at with awe and reverence get turned into Looney Tunes. Led by another pointless hybrid,
Smile.
the Indoraptor. She's part raptor and part Indominus Rex, which was also part raptor.
Thanks, part raptor.
So now she's like even more parts raptor, and she'll kill whoever you can point a gun at.
And trained to respond to a pulse-coded laser targeting system.
But if you're confused as to how that's more efficient than just shooting someone, look, it's an oil painting of John Hammond. Does that still do it for you? No?
That's still good for you.
Enjoy a feature-length homage to the other weak follow-up to a Jurassic Park movie, The Lost World, where an old cast member gets summoned to the estate of an ailing original park founder, then sent to the island to save the dinosaurs, only to get double-crossed by a slimeball junior exec who secretly hired a hunter to bring the dinosaurs back to the mainland for profit. But while Lost World turned the third act into Diet Godzilla, Fallen Kingdom limits all the action to the inside of an old man's house and then ends right when it gets interesting. Remember the shot from the actual trailer? Yeah, this is really just a trailer for the next movie inside this movie.
Yes.
So get ready to suspend your disbelief and/or the flow of oxygen to your brain for the best reason since Book of Henry for keeping Colin Trevorrow 500 yards away from a Star Wars script at all times. And finally bid farewell to your Jurassic Park fandom as it's slowly and painfully choked to death by the smoldering ash of the thing you once loved.
Oh man, that was
Quick, cut to the Brachiosaurus from the first movie. That's the same one. What is wrong with you people? Starring Redhead Redemption, Indiana Groans, and the Temple of Gloom, Won't Clone to Liz, X-20 Twee, Lord Plotwood of Devicingham, Billy Quizboy, Courage the Cowardly Dev.
It puts the dinos in their pen or else it gets the hose again.
Fun for the whole family. And 30 minutes of Goldblum's time, 30 seconds of actual movie, and 30% of the misleading trailer.
Yes.
The Bland Before Time.
Man, this movie was rough.
I had to. They're alive. Like me.
What? Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling. Tossed salads and scrambled eggs. Oh my. And maybe I seem a bit confused. Well maybe, but I got you pegged. Ha ha, ha ha. But I don't know what to do with those tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again. Good night, Seattle. We love you.
What?
So you have a Jurassic World sequel script for me? Yes, sir, I do. So in this movie, we're gonna reveal that the island that Jurassic World was built on is an active volcano that's about to erupt. That's hilarious. What do you mean? Oh, you're being serious. Okay, my bad. Keep going. Yeah, so the volcano's gonna kill all the dinosaurs, so Congress is trying to decide if they should go save them or not. Okay. And Ian Malcolm is gonna give a speech to them? Oh, Ian Malcolm, I can't wait to see him go up against dinosaurs again. Yeah, people would love to see that, wouldn't they? Yeah, he's the best. Oh yeah, so anyway, he's only gonna be in the Congress scenes. Oh, he is? Yeah, and he's gonna be like, well, humans shouldn't have brought dinosaurs back in the first place, so the volcano was nature's way of fixing it. That makes a lot of sense because a bunch of people have died. Right, and then Congress is like, yeah, let's not go save the dinosaurs. You know, it's actually refreshing to have characters thinking rationally instead of just making stupid decisions, and so then the protagonists are gonna go save the dinosaurs themselves. Oh, they are? Okay, never mind. Yeah, so remember in the first movie there was that character Money Lady? Oh yeah, what was her name again? Literally no one remembers or cares. Well, okay then. So yeah, now she's like an activist for the protection of dinosaur lives. So even though she was one of the characters profiting off of dinosaurs in the first movie and she saw them kill a bunch of people, she wants to save them now? Exactly. So in this movie, she's just a completely different character. Yeah, just a whole new character. She will be played by the same actress though. That's kind of unorthodox, but if you need it for the story, I need it for the story. Well, okay then. So anyway, dinosaur-loving lady's recruited by this guy Eli Mills, and he works for a dude who co-founded Jurassic Park with John Hammond. And what's Eli's deal? He's very obviously evil. Gotcha. So anyway, he needs the lady's handprint for something on the island or something, so he tells her they're gonna go save the dinosaurs. What does he actually want to do though? He wants to kidnap a bunch of dinosaurs and sell them off at an auction. That's hilarious. What does he actually want to do though? He wants to do the auction thing. Oh, okay. I guess because the stuff you're saying is so ridiculous, I'm like, either this guy's joking or the script is really dumb. Well, I'm not joking. Gotcha. So anyway, the bad guy also wants to get his hands on Blue the Velociraptor. So dinosaur-loving lady has to go recruit animal-loving Navy guy from the first movie. What was his name again? I don't know. We'll IMDb it. And so animal-loving Navy guy is gonna be like, well, I'm not going because dinosaurs kill people and we probably shouldn't save them. Right? That makes a lot of sense. But then he's gonna change his mind almost immediately. Huh. So they're gonna go with a bunch of mercenaries and a couple of millennials to save the dinosaurs, but it's actually a double cross. Right? And then the volcano's gonna erupt and everyone's gonna run around like crazy. Very exciting. An animal-loving Navy guy is gonna have to run from a cloud of volcanic ash and whatnot. Oh wow, so we're killing off animal-loving Navy guy? No, he's gonna outrun it. Well, what you're talking about is a pyroclastic flow and it could go up to 700 kilometers an hour. Oh, so he can't actually outrun it? No, not really. Did you do any research before writing this? Well, I was going to, but then I didn't at all. Right, that makes sense. Okay, so maybe he won't outrun the cloud completely, but he'll come close. Well, I mean, if it catches up to him, that stuff goes up to 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit, so the skin would melt off his bones. Well, I'll have him dive into the ocean. Right, but if lava streams into the ocean, it makes the water boil and he would die that way, like a lobster. He used to be in the Navy, though. Oh, that's right, he used to be in the Navy. Okay, none of that stuff applies to him. Right, so what happens next? Well, the characters are gonna be left just for like dead and the bad guys are gonna load up the dinosaurs on a boat and take off. Wow. And so the protagonists are gonna do a crazy stunt jump with the Jeep and get on the boat just before it leaves. No one's gonna notice a flying Jeep landing on the boat at the last second. They will not. Well, okay then. And one of the millennial characters is being forced to do surgery on Blue because Blue got shot. Wow, I imagine it's gonna have to be a quick surgery. How come? Well, I assume they're taking the dinosaurs to Isla Sorna. I don't know what that is. It's the island from the Lost World in Jurassic Park 3. It's like right next to Isla Nublar and it's completely abandoned. Okay, well they need to take the dinosaurs to California so they could auction them off, so why can't they have an auction at Isla Sorna? Well, because we have some evil cartoon characters flying into California for the auction, so the dinosaurs have to be there. Can't these people fly to the other island? Okay, full disclosure, I just want there to be dinosaurs in the US for the next movie. Oh, it's a sequel thing. Okay, I'm cool with disregarding logic if it's for a sequel. Well, great. So what else happens? Well, the millennial girl is doing surgery on Blue, but she needs T-Rex blood to do a transfusion. So she asks the mercenary guys to get some? No, she tells animal-loving Navy guy and dinosaur-loving lady to get it. Why wouldn't she ask the captors to get it? Because I want the main characters to have to do it. Fair enough. So anyway, later animal-loving Navy guy and dinosaur-loving lady are gonna get locked in a cell. Oh, is it gonna be hard for them to get out of there? Actually, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, as it turns out, nobody's guarding them, and in the cell next to them, there's a dinosaur that can break through walls. That is convenient, right? So what else happens? Well, we're also gonna do this thing in the movie where the characters are in a room and they either have to close a door or open a door really fast. So yeah, that like 15 times, but in slightly different ways. Very exciting. Also, we're gonna introduce a genetically modified dinosaur. Didn't we do that in the last movie? Yeah, but this one is a hybrid of the Indominus Rex and a Velociraptor. Wasn't the Indominus already a hybrid? It was. Oh, hybrid. hybrids are tight. Yeah, and Eli Mills wants to sell this one as a weapon. How would that work? Well, if you point this gun-looking thing at a person, it'll send like a sonar wave and the Indoraptor will go kill that person. If you're planning on killing somebody and you're gonna go through the trouble of pointing a gun at them, why not just shoot them? I don't know. Fair enough. So anyway, the Indoraptor's gonna get out of its cage and try to kill everyone. Uh-oh. But then Blue is gonna save the day. So are dinosaurs supposed to be like scary monsters in this movie or good guys? They're both whenever I want them to be. Sounds like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, I love cake. Right, cake is great, but that's not what that... So anyway, then they're gonna be in a situation where there's some gas being released that's gonna kill the dinosaurs. Okay. And dinosaur-loving lady presses a bunch of buttons to let them out of their cages. Oh boy. And then she has to decide whether or not to press the last button that'll open up the door and set them free. Why didn't she press that button first and let the gas out? I don't know. Fair enough. Anyway, then she's gonna decide not to do it. Probably a good idea. But then a little clone girl's gonna do it anyway. What? Oh yeah, there's like a little girl who's like a clone of a dead lady, and she's like, dinosaurs are alive like me, so she sets them free to kill people. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, well, this way dinosaurs will be out roaming the world in Jurassic World 3. Oh, it's a sequel thing. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so at the end, we're gonna imply that dinosaurs are gonna take over the world. Wow, how many dinosaurs are there? I don't know, maybe 40 of them from 11 different species, and we've established that they can be taken down by bullets? That's right. Doesn't seem like that much of a global threat, to be honest. Well, we're gonna play it off as a global threat. Well, okay then. So what do you think? Well, to be honest, it all sounds kind of ridiculous and far-fetched. Okay. But I feel like if we show the entire story in the trailers, people will be like, there's no way that's the actual story, right? Oh, so then they'll go see it to find out? Exactly. Would that work? Only one way to find out.
It definitely worked. It definitely worked. So I've only seen Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom once, and once is enough. I couldn't get into it. It just wasn't working out for me. I like how Pitch Meeting and Honest Trailers talked about how ridiculous the story was and a lot of things that happened. Honest Trailers gets a good leg up for the like Looney Tunes aspect of the dinosaurs being pretty much cartoon characters and how they have a little music and some of the sound effects you hear in Looney Tunes cartoons. When the Indoraptor smirks, like there's this little tail, opens its eyes and then smirks. Didn't do the eyes, but it smirked. That was just ridiculous. And that was almost like an Alan moment, to be honest. So this was really close to Jurassic Park 3. But it's, yeah, I did not like this one. I'm looking forward to the third one, mainly probably because of the short that they did, the Battle at Big Rock. That was a good little short. I mean, it was very short, but it gave a good idea of what we're going to be in for in the third movie. So I was interested in that. But Ryan Joyce kills it because he's like, haven't we already established that dinosaurs can be, killed with bullets and all that? And there's only been like 40 of them that got away. Like, how does that cause a worldwide catastrophe? Like, it's going to be interesting how they pull it off and make it make sense. Maybe they won't make it make sense. They'll just be like, hey, this is what's happened. They took over the world. It still will be cool to see though, so I'm all for it. It's kind of what you wanted to see in Lost World to an extent, and then, we're gonna pretty much get it here. I feel like it was all leading to this anyway, having dinosaurs in the US and then wreaking havoc and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully it's like a post-apocalyptic scenario, like goes many years ahead and we see what the world is like at that point. That would be cool. I like that. So that I'm looking forward to. If this was just to get us there, okay, whatever. But this movie itself, Fallen Kingdom, wasn't worth it, but it made a lot of money. I think Ryan George was on something where he says like, hey, let's put everything in the trailer. That way people, they won't believe that this is the whole story, so they'll come see the movie anyway just to prove us wrong and see if that's the case. And I think that's what most people did. If I had to put Jurassic World up against this one, Jurassic World would win, and that one's still kind of silly, but it's more fun to me than this one. This one is more of a thriller, horror aspect to it, especially when they get into the whole mansion piece. And they said they were going to do that, so I was like, all right, whatever. But it just didn't come off the way I think they expected it to. What are your thoughts on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know which one you prefer between these two videos, Honest Trailers and Pitch Meeting. Let's pick a winner. Let me know who you think wins. As always, shout out to you guys, the subscribers, the members, those that are not subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. To Slept Near, Brian Tidwell, and Steve O, thanks so much for being a part of the Hyper Crew. You get a verbal shout out by me in every video. For those that are watching, if you're interested in becoming a member, it does help the channel monetarily and helps me to continue to put out daily content. So hit that join button below. You can see all the information down there. While you're still here, check out some of our most popular videos on the channel. You can also see our most recent reaction right up there as well. If you've seen all of that, then I'll see you guys in the comments. We can talk about this.